KXLY4 update now on an industrial accident that seriously burned 2 employees at Spokane's waste-to-energy plant. State officials have wrapped up their investigation into what happened. In a story you saw first on KXLY4, Jeff Humphrey is here to explain what went wrong. Jeff, what can you tell us about what Labor and Industries has determined about how and why these guys got hurt?
Melissa, the State Department of Labor and Industries cited the waste-to-energy plant for 10 violations discovered during this accident investigation. The city faces up more than $59,000 in fines, but what managers are really concerned about is preventing this type of mishap in the future. We know the injured workers, Larry Pratt and Craig Law, still both work for the city of Spokane. Back on October 4th, the pair climbed into one of the incinerator's boilers to patch a small leak.
It happens occasionally. These things are under some serious heat and pressure on a regular basis. So one of the boiler tubes that was discovered to have a leak, the boiler was shut down.
The next day, Pratt and Law ventured inside the boiler, but when they started hosing down the wall to prepare the metal for welding, the men were engulfed in a plume of steam.
So water that they were using to remove bits of material off of the walls that would ultimately need to be repaired, the water walls that would need to be repaired, water came in contact with a large piece of molten material that caused a steam burst.
The Labor and Industries investigation was made more difficult because there were no witnesses to the accident. The citations include not enough training and proper equipment to protect employees. City officials say they've already made changes in incinerator operations and plan to make more improvements based on L&I's findings.
And we're going to use all of that information to make decisions and make changes at our plant that make things safer for our employees.
And because of that, the city has now discontinued using water to remove those clinkers from the boiler. Instead, waste-to-energy workers are detonating small charges on the walls after everyone has gotten out of the furnace. The city of Spokane has 15 days to appeal any of these citations. Most of the abatement measures ordered up by L&I need to be in place by the end of April. Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.
All right, thanks so much, Jeff.